Hi, everyone, and welcome to our second season of Living in Exhortation. My name is More Mwendwa, and I want to thank each and every one of you who has tuned in and taken upon themselves to be part and parcel of this journey. Well, today's episode, we are going to be talking about accepting the call. We are going to be basing this topic on the book of Judges, chapter 6, whereby we see that uh, Israel were being oppressed by the Midianites, and God chose Gideon to deliver them from bondage. Yet, during this specific period, the perception that Gideon had of himself was one of being timid and lacking self confidence. He sees himself as coming from the weakest clan and being the lastborn in his father's house. Our insecurities do not concern God. He only needs an available vessel, no matter the weaknesses, for him to fulfill his will. He goes ahead and calls Gideon a mighty man of valor. This is because this is whom God saw Gideon as, not the perception Gideon had of himself. Once Gideon heeds unto the call and makes himself available, we see what God called him to be coming to fruition through the witness of men. When he led the Israelites to battle and he had captured the Midianites, especially their kings Zebah and Zalmunna, he went ahead and asked them about the kind of men they killed in a town called Tabor. And they responded to him. That is in Judges chapter 8, verse 18. As you are, so are they. Each one resembled the son of a king. We also see another aspect of a change in status in a man called Nehemiah. If we read Nehemiah chapter 1, verse 1, it introduces, or the book introduces him as Nehemiah, the son of Hakaliah. By the time we get to Nehemiah chapter 10, verse 1, the book introduces him as Nehemiah the governor, the son of Hakaliah. What am I trying to put across here? The important lesson here is that once we enter into our God-given purpose, aligning ourselves to God's vision, the influence in our lives is manifested by God to his people, that they see you differently. People will see you as a son or a daughter of a king. Your status changes in the eyes of men due to God's favor upon your life. They will surely know that you are of royalty and that you are peculiar. In Judges chapter 6, verse 16, God assures Gideon that he shall be with him. This is a promise that God portrays himself as faithful and true. He said that he will never leave us nor forsake us. Just as he did to Joshua, he also assures Gideon that he will be with him all through. We should always be assured that God is always with us as we choose to answer his call and obey him. Food for thought? I choose to believe so. Well, until the next episode, take care of yourselves and have a good one.